Well, the Padres veterans are now in camp. First full practice will be on Tuesday. Pitchers and catchers have been there since last Monday. Padres right now, according to the list that I've put together, have got 9 veteran starting pitchers, all with all types of experience. It starts obviously with the ace and Darvish, and then it obviously moves to Joe Musgrove, a budding star and leader, the veteran Blake Snell, and then, of course, the addition of Michael Wacha, who I think automatically becomes number 4. And then you got the battle for number 5. Is it Nick Martinez, starter reliever? Is it Seth Lugo, the ex-Met starter reliever? And where do you go from that point on? So they've got potentially 9 starters. The Padres have got 8 guys in the bullpen, and that starts with the closer, Josh Hader, to anybody who can be a setup guy, whether that is Luis Garcia, whether that is Tim Hill, whether it's the reinvention of Craig Stammen, whatever else they bring in there. They've got 8. That's 17 established veteran guys who've been to war in the major leagues already. And then down on the farm system, you got the Cole Hamels of the world, and I got 12 potential pitchers, some young, some veterans, some journeymen, some like Cole Hamels, that'll be at least at El Paso. I think the Padres have the best starting staff and the deepest bullpen of anybody in Major League Baseball. And if you look at the second list of names, these are guys who'll be fighting for positions in that rotation or maybe at the front end as the long reliever in the bullpen. I don't know whether Cole Hamels' velocity ever comes back to what it was prior post-surgery. Julio Teheran was a really good starting pitcher in Atlanta. He's fought through some arm problems. It's kind of bounced around, but you never know with new coaching what you can uncover in teaching guys in their approach to pitching. I just love the Padre pitching staff, even though not everybody is slotted specifically, but that's deeper with more proven guys than anybody in baseball.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, you think about a 26-man roster, they're going to carry, 13 pitchers?
13 or 14.
Yeah, maybe 14. So right there, you got 17 guys. So you figure you got some nice insurance policies if people break down, and that's going to happen. They didn't have as many injuries last year. They were fortunate, but something's going to go sideways. You can count on that. Then they also have an opportunity, I think, to sort of do the NBA equivalent of the load management, right? The guy kind of pitches a lot of innings and you put him on the injured list or send him to AAA for a few weeks where they can kind of rest and relax a bit. So I think the 6-man rotation, I think there's a lot of flexibility here. And I think, to your point, this starting rotation is outstanding. And I think the Padres are positioned to do very well.
I agree. And I also think there's a sidebar to that. When you get into the, quote, bullpen days, if Cole Hamels is on your roster, if Julio Teheran is on your roster, those are bullpen guys that might be able to give you quality innings and maybe go get a win on a bullpen day, which normally in the past used to be we're going to get our brains beat out because they're throwing the back end of the bullpen into the rotation. So like the pitching. Now, next question.